Writing your CV is probably the most stress or anxiety inducing part of the job application process. So many advisors tell you of different ways and different things that you should do, and you only have 1 or 2 pages to prove to a recruiting manager why they should employ you. Therefore, every single word matters. Your grammar and properly placed commas, they matter. Unfortunately, especially if you've churned out loads of CVs in a frenzied job search, the language that you use can lose quality and impact over a period of time. And if you've had your CV for a long time and all you've done is update your current situation, then you need to consider something of a revamp. And I'll be covering this in, among other things, during my Restart Your Career 5-day challenge, which starts on Monday the 28th of September. I'm going to whistle through 8 not so good phrases that are commonly used on job applications, and people in HR hate them because they're just fillers. If you've got any on your CV or your resume or any part of your application, it's time to take them out as soon as you can. The first one is, I have a proven track record of. Why would you write that? You're only spelling out something that should be detailed in your application anyway, right? So instead of spelling out that you have a record of achieving things, skip that and get right into the specific examples. The second one is, I am responsible for. Just like the phrase a proven track record, responsible for should be replaced with language with real substance. The old saying is, don't tell me you're funny, make me laugh. Another is, I have a passion for. And I'll talk about this during the 5-day Restart Your Career Journey Challenge, which starts on Monday the 28th of September. It is important. Everyone will say that they are passionate about their field of work or for the role that they're applying for, or at least they pretend to be in their application. Come up with a better reason for what you do than pure passion. It is important, but don't use the term. Connect your field to your past, your life's ambitions or your skills, rather than sticking to that passionate stuff. Turn it into your purpose and then bring it alive. The fourth is goal-oriented. If you're a successful professional, you're goal-oriented. That's it. It's a given. Being able to work towards a goal is like being able to work towards a deadline. It's the bare minimum that any respectful employer would expect from an employee. So instead of describing yourself as goal-oriented, find a more descriptive term for your work style. You've so many people to know, ask them to describe you and then use that like we did the last time. Team players, much the same. Being a team player is a given. No one is going to write that they're a total loner and a nightmare for being inflexible on their CV or on their resume. If they do, then good luck with that. So I suggest that you shouldn't write that you're a good team member. Your references or your testimonials and past experiences speak for themselves on this front, so reference real examples on your CV instead by discussing your objective achievements instead. The sixth is detail-oriented. Now, using me as an example, I'm not detail-oriented. It doesn't interest me. I can skip through it, but I wouldn't say it on CV. Rather than describing yourself with this mind-numbingly boring phrase, you can demonstrate this characteristic in the work examples that you provide in your CV and make sure you're really perceived as detail-orientated by proofreading your CV. There's nothing worse than writing that you're detail-oriented and then you don't check your application before sending it. That's a school kid error. Synergy. This is just another example of a buzzword in business. And phrases like that are misused, and even if they aren't, they're often misinterpreted. Stick to plain terms when you're describing your accomplishments. A down-to-earth read goes a long way. Don't try to be someone you aren't by using these buzzwords. And this is also a topic that I'll be covering in the Restart Your Career Journey 5-day challenge. The last one is, I have excellent communication skills. This phrase is so general that no interviewer could possibly come to any conclusion about you from it. Instead of describing yourself as an excellent communicator, which is something most applicants would actually say about themselves anyway, why not list specific skill sets you have around communication? Or you can just ace your cover letter and that will say it on your behalf. If you want more insight into the application process, join me from Monday the 28th of September, where I'll be going through all the steps that will improve your chances of securing your dream role. Especially in these challenging times, right? I look forward to seeing you then. Stay safe.